So in this video, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be speaking on building an emergency fund and increasing your income. That's the only thing we need to be focused on, ladies and gentlemen. We shouldn't be worried about no parties. We shouldn't be worried about buying a car, a 2026, whatever, because you're going to be paying $1,000 a month for a car that you're potentially going to own 6 years down the line. Doesn't make sense right now. And I'm gonna just put y'all on game real quick. Me personally, I just got out of debt this year. No, the end of 2025, if I'm not mistaken, or the beginning of 2026. I have no debt, ladies and gentlemen. I'm a high school dropout, and I'm just obsessed with leveling up. And the more I understand the emergency fund is the more I feel like you'll be sane. You know what I'm saying? Like, you won't be stressing about, dang, I don't have a job right now. Dang, I don't have no income coming in right now. The emergency fund helps you breathe. You know what I'm saying? It helps you make logical decisions instead of working in dangerous areas or picking up a regular fast food job. Not knocking fast food, because I work fast food. My first few jobs working, ladies and gentlemen, since I was 15 was fast food jobs. But I don't recommend anyone staying in that field. A lot of people are picky, customers are picky with their food and all that. It's just a lot of drama and stress when you could just switch over to something like security or armed security. Or, you know, they got cybersecurity. You know, it's so many things we could do, ladies and gentlemen, but I say all that to say this. Step one, build an emergency fund. Save $1,000. Shout out to Dave Ramsey. But my opinion, I want you to put it in 10 envelopes, 10 singular envelopes. Let me show you. Like this. It's $100 in here, ladies and gentlemen. I want you to get 10 envelopes. And y'all gonna see it on this channel myself. I want you to get 10 envelopes, $100 each. Add it up, do the math, that's $1,000. Or you can do 5 envelopes, $200 each. It's still $1,000. You feel me? And I want you to do it every week. You know what I'm saying? Everybody pay is gonna be different. Everybody income is different. You got some people probably looking at this video making 10K a month. You probably got other people in the same boat as me making less than 3K a month, you know? But the income you are having come in, make sure if you're only making $150 a week, you know, budget something. $50, $25, do something. It might take you longer than somebody else to stack $1,000, but that's not the point, ladies and gentlemen. The whole point is money gonna come and go, but you need to get the discipline down pat. Once you have an emergency fund, ladies and gentlemen, you have the discipline down pat. That's your confirmation that you know what you're doing for the future. Just in case you lose your job, just in case your car go out, you gotta get a A to B car. That's what the emergency fund is for emergencies. It's self-explanatory, ladies and gentlemen. It's for emergencies. Me personally, I'm pessimistic when it comes to emergency because my whole life been straight survival mode. So any day I'm waking up, I in a sense be thinking negative. You know what I'm saying? And it's nobody's fault but mine. But I know having more money will have my mind at ease temporarily. You feel me? Okay, now let's go to step 2. First one, emergency fund. We broke that down. Now let's go to the increasing income part, which is, in my opinion, my new favorite part. You know what I'm saying? They both my favorite, but the second one, really some real game. In 2 seconds. Hold up, y'all, 2 seconds. All right, let's do it. So, 1 second. All right, let's get right into it, ladies and gentlemen. So the second part, increasing income, that's gaining a skill set. It might be a YouTube channel where you posting every day and you making $50 a day. It might be motivational videos. It might be money videos as such. It might be you teaching somebody a skill. You know what I'm saying? You might be in cybersecurity, you might be in the tech world, and you want to help people get in there. So you got to find a way to monetize. You might be selling clothes. You know what I'm saying? There's other ways to increase your income, ladies and gentlemen, other than a regular 9 to 5. Like a 9 to 5, we get that. That's the basic number one easy way they say to get you some money. But what's the pros and cons of working a job? Okay, a pro, I'm getting paid. A con, I'm using my time to get paid. You know what I'm saying? So I'm never gonna knock the 9 to 5, ladies and gentlemen. I'm just telling y'all, okay, if you working and you making 20,000, 30,000 a year, right now you need to be thinking, okay, emergency fund, and I need to find a way for the next 6 to 8 months, I can be going from 20 to 30 to 60. You see what I'm saying? And how can we do that? By working in high skill, you know what I'm saying, fields. Again, tech, oil, if you're a truck driver, you know what I'm saying? There's multiple things that can increase your pay from making $400, $500 a week to $1,500 to $2,000 a week. There's things out there, you know. Me personally, I'm not with the CDL route. I'm not gonna knock it, but I'm too nervous to be driving that big ass 18-wheeler. Like, that's not my swag. But I'm more of the internet bag type of guy. So I'm trying to figure out a way how to get it from the internet. And if I cannot talk. And if I am working a 9 to 5, ladies and gentlemen, I'm trying to work in tech. You know what I'm saying? A job where I'm getting 60, 70,000 a year rather than working regular security or being a cookout cook only making 25, 20. You know what I'm saying? It's not enough, ladies and gentlemen. So we need to be focusing on building up your emergency fund and increasing your income. And think about it, when you increase your income, your skills with the saving gonna be even easier. And if anything, you're gonna be able to put more money up because you're making more money. If you can save, if you make 30K a year, ladies and gentlemen, let's go ahead and take this out. If you make 30K a year, La La Land, 30K a year, your rent, let's say 15. You got 15K left. Though food, phone bill, all that, you got 15K left. If you could save 5 of that, 6 of that, 7 of that, you're doing good, you're doing great. And even if you can't, or you haven't touched 5 or 6 saving in a year, you can. Going back to the beginning of the video, save $1,000. You gotta find something that's like your foundation, your basics, the fundamentals. And in my opinion, that $1,000, 10 goddamn envelopes, as such, stack 10 of these, and it's sealed. You're not gonna want to open it, because when you open it, what you're gonna do, you're either gonna spend it. So it's like your mind subconsciously know what you're gonna do when you open this. See what I'm saying? So it has power just by it being sealed, ladies and gentlemen. Out of sight, out of mind, in my opinion. And on top of that, let's go back to the increasing income part. If you already can save 5, 6, and you offer a 30K salary, just imagine how much you could save, and you make it 60, 70, or 100K a year. Or what net, your net probably what, 80? Like, come on, if you could save 5, 6, damn near being in a poor tax bracket, how much you think you can save when you're making damn near 6 figures? Your emergency fund gonna jump from 5, 6 to goddamn 20, 30. You know what I'm saying? Just because you make more money, again, y'all already done heard this shit. This shit is cliche at this point, but don't live above your means. Just because you're making 60, 70 don't mean jump your rent up from 900 all the way up to 1,800. That don't mean go get a car off the lot now. That don't mean go get you an expensive ass dog. You know what I'm saying? That don't mean go spend 10K on a trip even though you use your credit card. Come on, gang. The only thing we need to be focused on, ladies and gentlemen, building that emergency fund, building that habit of putting money up every week. You feel me? I don't give a fuck if it's $25, $50, whatever. Have a goal. You're gonna see that $1,000, and you're gonna be like, I did it. And after that, you just do it again. Go back to the fundamentals, ladies and gentlemen. Go back to the fundamentals. Anytime you feel like you lost, it's not working for you, go back to the fundamentals. Again, when that shit's sealed, if you open up something that's sealed, I don't know what to tell you. You know what I'm saying? Like, you could have pulled that shit out or spent whatever you had to spend before you put it in there and sealed it. So this only for my motherfuckers who really trying to get it and really trying to get that down pat. You know what I'm saying? We already know the increase in income gonna take a little second. You feel me? That's not gonna happen overnight. But that's the reason why, you know, me personally, I'm almost done my last GED class. I want to get into school, like I said, so I can get into tech. And I know that alone will increase my income from making 20, 30, doing a little bullshit ass security, to now I'm making at least 60, 70, depending on your skills and your experience. You know what I'm saying? So that's just an example. There's other job fields out here that's making hella pay. Y'all know doctors and lawyers and all that, but me personally, I'm not with it. I just want my pay and some freedom. That's all. I just want my pay, because I know with more pay comes freedom. Increasing the income means more freedom, and then you turn that skill that you good at, then you start freelancing that motherfucker. That's my plan, ladies and gentlemen. And again, y'all just on this journey with me. You feel me? But yeah. Comment down below what y'all think, ladies and gentlemen. If y'all got any value from this video, comment down below. Any other tips and gems for anybody else that may come across this video. I appreciate y'all time. I'm see y'all in the next one. Comment down below what y'all think. Real talk, if you made it to the end. Other than that, I'm gonna see you in the next one. As long as I'm alive, y'all gonna see me in the next one.